Okay, so here I am outside one of my friendly local game shops here in the Durham region of Ontario, and we're going to be testing out a new Star Wars game, Star Wars Destiny. So Star Wars Destiny is a collectible card and dice game, and it's a battle between the iconic heroes and villains from the Star Wars saga. It's a two-person game. We're going to get instructed on how to play it in here, and I'll let you know if it is worth your money. Alright, today we're at Comic Book Addiction in Whitby, Ontario, Canada. We've got the owner-operator Steve here with us, and he's invited Clinton in to show him and I how to play Star Wars Destiny. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to shoot a round of Destiny, see what we think of it, and then we'll get back with the verdict, and we'll have links to Steve's store down at the bottom here that you can click on to go to his website, and I guess that's it.
Perfect.
All right, let's play. Okay, and we're back. We've played 2 rounds. I played Clinton, Steve played Clinton, because it's a 2-person game. We both won, so that means Clinton's a great teacher or a terrible player, one or the other.
We'll go with the latter.
Okay, all right, that's what we'll go with.
Clinton, our match was pretty epic, though. We were both down to 1 health each on our last guys, and I managed to take him out.
Last turn, yeah.
It was
I
beautiful.
thought I had it in the bag, and then Steve snuck out of the...
And I watched that first game, and I didn't even take 1 point of damage when I beat you.
I think the problem was that you guys were both harnessing the Force far better than I was.
It's
I
true.
think so. The
You were
dark
playing
side.
the dark side.
Yeah. Okay, so to get started with the game, it's $20 for a beginner's box.
For a starter deck.
Starter
so
deck.
similar to Magic Starters, whatever. You're ready to go right out of the box.
Right, so 1 box is enough for 1 person, so if you and a friend want to play...
A starter, I believe, has a 20-card deck, which is not a full deck for,
Okay.
like, standard play.
I see,
Right.
I see.
So yeah, the starter deck, I don't think it has a full deck. It only has a 20-card deck. So you'd have to buy extra packs to fill
Right.
the deck to have like a tournament legal deck or what have
Okay,
you.
so if Steve and I want to play, we each have to buy our own starter, and then
A few
some
packs.
supplementary packs to get our card numbers up, and we can trade back and forth or whatever to make our
Right.
decks awesome. Okay, so that's pretty good. And there are 2 different starter packs, you said?
Yep,
Clint?
there's a Rey starter and a Kylo Ren starter.
Okay.
So there's like the light side and the dark side starter packs, and then they come with some of the same things and some
Okay,
little different
that might be a
things.
problem, because I know Steve wants the dark side of the Force, and so do
Absolutely.
I. So, it might be Kylo Ren versus Kylo Ren.
Oh.
Even though you guys both just pummeled me with the light side.
Well, I think you misplayed horribly. basically.
Okay, Clinton, you own the game. You're the one who put these decks together. Those were not starter decks. Those were customized
Yeah,
decks.
those were all adjusted from the various cards that I've picked up and acquired along the way. So, as I said, as we were playing earlier, there's several different deck styles that I've seen and stuff like that. So, as time progresses, like, I foresee, like, certain characters, their price skyrocketing as somebody busts the character and makes a ridiculous deck. So, but no, it's been all right. I've tried a few different decks myself, and the Jedi deck that you guys were playing today seems to be the strongest deck that I have currently assembled. So,
Okay, so you can play for fun, or you can go for the throat and try to collect all these cards, because it is a collectible card game.
yes, and I don't know whether there's any competitive scene as of yet. I know that they've had a few different pre-releases, because I've seen like they actually have promo acrylic cards of the Kylo Ren and the Rey card. You can actually get like the hard plastic acrylic version of the card or something. I haven't seen what it looks like. I've just seen prices listed for it online. But yeah. So
Yeah. And this is New Year's Eve 2016 we're doing this, and the game only came out, you said, started December,
Yeah, I
end of
think it was
November, or
early
something
December.
like
That's
that?
early
there.
December, yeah.
Okay, so still very fresh on the scene here. Steven, what did you think?
It was way better than I thought it was going to be, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought the dice would be clunky.
Right.
But they're not. Each die is customized for each character.
Right.
So they have some similarities with the other dice, but they are individual. So it was pretty interesting actually. And there's ways to like re-roll the die or turn the die
Right.
exactly as you want it. So there's good like interaction between the cards and the dice.
It's not like Yahtzee where you're stuck with what you
It's
roll.
not risk, you know, like so
Yeah.
it actually was good, and I think in constructing a deck you would evaluate the dice and there would be some interesting synergies.
Yeah, I actually quite enjoyed it too. I even enjoyed it now. I watched you guys play, and it was interesting. I was also learning at the same time. And then when we played, I had a great time, probably because I destroyed you, but also because I knew better what was going on. And it actually wasn't that difficult. I mean, at first, you know, you're throwing out these terms, right? Kind of like any kind of
Any
collectible
game
card
that
game,
you
you're
learn.
going to have to learn those terms. But it was actually pretty fun. I enjoyed the dice. A little bit of, you know, randomness, but as Steve said, you can, you know, you get things, you can change the dice, roll it, you know, you've got lots of different options.
And that was sort of my first thing when I was told that it was, oh, well, it's a card game with dice. And I was like, well, I already have enough trouble getting the cards that I want when I build a deck, let alone getting the dice that I need to roll.
Right.
So initially I felt sort of the same way as Steve, but like he said, there's a lot of ways to adjust and change the dice or enable you to re-roll them, so they're not as limiting as one would initially think.
Right. So we're looking probably $30, $32, something like that to get a starter
Yeah,
deck.
that's probably right.
A few packs, yeah.
And now this is the caveat. This is the warning, because I recommend this game. I think this was a really fun game. I think it's worth your money. But also, like Magic, if you play that or if you haven't, you can get your basic game and play with your buddy, your buddies, whoever, you know, have some fun, or you can get sucked right in by the dark side of the force and you're buying packs left, right, and center to get those valuable cards, right?
I love games like this. I own the store, so that helps.
Yeah. I love them. I love them too. But that is my warning, right? So if you're going to get into this and just spend your $32, you can have a great time. If you really want to start going for it, you know, you can drop quite a bit of coin probably buying these packs, looking for what you want.
Seems to be a fun game. I think the game's selling pretty well overall, so I would definitely anticipate more sets, you know,
Yeah,
coming
you're
out.
saying as soon as you get them, they're gone pretty much,
Yeah,
right?
we get a restock and usually it's gone in a couple of days.
I've been looking for probably about 2, maybe 3 weeks now for a starter set because they're in such high demand that just nowhere has them.
Really?
Nowhere locally, nowhere in the city, like no, everywhere is sold out of the starters currently.
Can you imagine this, boys and girls out in internet land? Something with Star Wars on it is selling like hotcakes?
Yeah, it's sold out. Shocking.
Unbelievable. It came out just in time for Christmas. It says Star Wars. Lo and behold, they're all gone.
Right.
Okay, so I recommend this game. I think it's worth your money. And we had a great time today.
For sure.
And I'm sure we'll be playing it again. So if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, please feel free to leave them at the bottom beneath the video in the comment box, and I'll get back to you. And if I don't have the answers, then I'm sure Stephen Clinton can fill me in. Feel free to drop a line and let me know what you think. Dungeon Mizer out.